Hey everybody, don't go anywhere. This is Mitch, and I'm making an intro now because that's what I was told to do by my producer, Jason, for this next track. This is really fun. This is me many years ago. I think it's like 1989 or 1990, and I was living in New York City, and I was trying to get past at a club called the Comic Strip, which was at the time the biggest club in New York that everybody wanted to work, and you would get one audition a year, and if you didn't do good on that audition, you couldn't come back for another year. And I think this was like my second audition, and I was lucky enough to do really, really good, and I was also lucky enough to tape it, and I've saved it for like the last 13 years, and I think it's kind of fun to look back at where it all started, because after this set, that's when I started working the club regularly, and that's where the Letterman people saw me, and then the Tonight Show people, and so this is where it all started out, I guess about 13 years ago, and I probably sound a lot different because I'm really nervous, and I had just started doing comedy, and I wasn't the seasoned performer that I am right now, but I still think it's fun to listen to, and I hope you enjoy it, and that's my intro.
It's always a pleasure to have him on this stage. Help me welcome Mr. Mitch Patel. Give it up for the man.
Thank you, everybody. Hi, everybody. My name is Mitch, and I'm very talented. Thank you very much. But you guys, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not very cool, and every kind of now and then I kind of learn how not cool I am. So just standing outside by the bar, and there's this really cool guy standing next to me, so I have my cool face on, which is like this. But I'm working on it. So this really cute girl walks by, so I turn to the guy and I'm like, nice ass, huh? Just thinking we would do like guy stuff, like high five and kick each other in the balls and stuff. And go pee outside. And anyway, and the guy goes like this to me. The guy goes, you know what the problem is with the pretty ones? When you get them home, they're never a good lay. And I was like, oh yeah. That's the problem with the pretty ones. And I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? If I'm having sex and I don't have to press a rewind button afterwards, I'm happy. There's no such thing as a bad lay. To me, a bad lay would be like you're having sex and a cinder block falls on your head. And even that will be a decent lay, I would wear a helmet next time, but I would definitely be there. Because I am like the horniest guy in the world. I can't even help it. I know women get really mad at me because they say, oh, all you ever do is think about sex. And that's really sad, because it's really true. But it's not like we can help it, it's not our fault. They did a study and they found that men have a sexual thought once every 7 seconds. That is really scary. What's even scarier? Until the next thought comes, there's nothing. It's just elevator music, And I hate when women go, oh, we like sex just as much as guys, we're just not allowed to show it. Bullshit. It's not true, don't get me wrong, I kind of know women like sex, but it's totally different for them, Like for women, it's something really fun to do when they're off the phone. But when you're a guy, you want to do it like all the time. Like just taking off a woman's shirt is an amazing experience, especially for the first time. When you undress a woman for the first time, that's like you're a kid all over again unwrapping your birthday present, I just have to learn to stop yelling out, these are just what I wanted! You're the best! But don't get me wrong, I'm kind of glad that women don't like sex as much as us, because if they did, we would starve. Because, that's all you... when you wake up in the morning, your first thought is, can I get laid? No? Waffles. guys are a new couple or an old couple? What? New or old? Oh, isn't that the best? Just look at each other, because you're never going to remember this. You're never going to remember a time when you didn't want to hit each other. I dated my girlfriend, we just broke up 1 month ago. 1 month ago we just broke up. And we fought all the time. And you want to know what I learned? First of all, you think, like, every relationship for the first, 6 months, you think you're going to marry that person, you know? Because everything they do and say is adorable and cute, and they don't do anything wrong, and you always think it's going to be like that, you know? And then 6 months later, it's just sudden, like you're just eating dinner and they say something, and it's like, you're really an asshole. You forgot to tell me that you were nuts. The thing that pisses me off is we've only been broken up 1 month now, and I'm pretty sure that she has a boyfriend already. At least that's what it looks like from the bushes. We've all been there. But the point is this. She's got a boyfriend like that, you know, and I'm like masturbating like crazy, okay? That's not fair, you know? I'm setting records, okay? I did it in the car the other day. That's a cry for help. I wouldn't do it again, though, because the cab driver got really pissed off. I was like, I'm sorry, sir. All I saw was a no smoking sign. You can wash your turban, can't you? Thanks, you're very talented. I'm better off being single, though, because we fought all the time, like constantly. We always fought. Because she always had to prove how much smarter she was than me. Okay, I kind of know women are smarter than men, but how come they always have to rub it in these really subtle ways, you know? Like, we would be in bed after sex having pillow talk. That's what she called it. I called it waiting for her to be quiet to get asleep. We would be in bed having pillow talk, and she'd make me feel stupid no matter what I said. I'd be like, I don't know, who's my favorite gladiator, or something like that. And she'd always use these sayings to prove how much smarter she is than me. She's like, well, you know what they say. In the insane world, the sane person would be considered insane. And I'm like, nobody beats the whiz. Honey. Because first of all, I just wanted to have sex, you know, but with her it always had to be like this really big production with like candles and costume changes, stand-ins, it just like really got on my nerves. And I couldn't give her an orgasm if my life depended on it. I mean, I could if I had 4 hours free. I'd have to bring snacks. I mean, Jesus Christ, women are so damn complicated when it comes to that. There's more parts down there than a 10-speed bike. How the fuck are you supposed to remember everything? You have to push on this while you're pulling on that. While you're spinning that. I don't even know where that is. I'm trying to spin something that I'm pretty sure isn't even there. A guy just has to rub up against the couch the right way. And he's done it to the night, you know? Guy trips over the dog, he's like, that was great. Just get us a blanket. And then like to get her turned on, I'd have to go through all these like weird scenarios. Like one time she came to me and she's like, let's make believe that I'm all alone and you're a burglar. And you break in and have sex with me. And I'm like, what? And she's like, just try it. And I'm like, okay. I'm a burglar! And I'm here to have sex with you! And she's like, you have to be mean. Bitch. And she's like, let's just do your fantasy. And I'm like, okay, my fantasy is I'm all alone, and that's it. I'm by myself. Because she'd always get weird like that, and it's like, I hate it, because I never knew when it was going to come. Like, one time we're having sex, and she's like, do you know what I want? And I'm like, oh, no. What, honey? Just like I was taught. what, honey? And she's like, I want you to treat me like I'm a Playboy centerfold. And I'm like, okay. And I didn't know what to do, you know? So I just had sex with her and then shoved her under the mattress. Now I'm single. I'm so single, it's scary. I'm so bad at being single because first of all, I hate rejection. I'm so bad at handling rejection, like I always take it personally. Like I went over to this girl the other day and I'm like, excuse me, would you like to dance? And she's like, get the hell away from me. And I was like really pissed, you know, I was like, why? Is it because I'm short? And she's like, no, it's because we're on a bus. Yeah, good point. I guess I should use that line somewhere else, huh? I actually did have a one-night stand. Thank you. It was my first ever, so I was really excited because I'd never done it before. Like, this girl came over to me in a bar, and she's like, what do you do for a living? And I'm like, I'm a burglar. I'm sorry, I'm nervous. I'm a comedian. And she's like, oh, I love comedians. And I'm like, really? I'm like, what do you do for a living? And she's like, I work at motor vehicles. And I'm like, oh. I love people who work at motor vehicles. And then, like, we went back to her house, and, like, she's really wild. Like, she scared the shit out of me, because she walked out of the bathroom, and she's totally naked. And she's like, I'm gonna rape you. Yeah, and at first I was like, should I mace her? You know? Like I learned in the class. But I'm like, I guess I want to kind of be raped, you know? So we started having sex, but she's really good at it. Have you ever had sex with someone that's so much better at it than you that scares the shit out of you? You know? Like she's yelling at me. She's like, oh, do it to me! Do it to me! And I'm like, I'm gonna do it to you! Like, baby? And then she's like, I want you to talk dirty to me. And I'm like, oh shit. Because look at me, you know, I don't know how to talk dirty. So I just started like imitating X-rated films, you know, which I know sounded stupid because I'm like, oh yeah, baby, you like my black dick.